Hi Stampin' Friends, it's Chris Slogar from BuckeyeInklings.com. Today I'm going to show you this cute little note card pocket. So just a cute little way to deliver a note. Very easy. If you're joining me from my website, BuckeyeInklings.com, you saw these versions there. It's all the same. We're going to make the pastel gingham gala version today. This paper is from the Botanical Butterfly paper that is free with Celebration. And this is, of course, the Happiness Bloom Suite. And the common thread in all of these is actually from that Happiness Bloom Suite, the Bitty Blooms Punch Pack. So that's what makes these cute little flowers. All right, let's get started. It's very easy. We'll start with the Balmy Blue base, which measures 5.5 by 8, and we're scoring at 4 1/4 and 7. Okay, and we're going to fold that in a Z. All right, so the 1-inch strip is going to fold down. That will be a fold over of the designer paper, which will go under that. And then the back of the card, see how that's a Z, will fold the other way. And all I'm going to do to get that started, I'm going to draw a skinny line of glue along the pocket sides here and adhere that. Here, let me put my punch on that and grab my designer paper. This is 2 inches by 5 3/8, and I'm going to put this onto the front of the pocket. Okay, so this is that flap that will go over the designer paper once we have it in place. So let me just slide this in place. And I will tack that flap down with fast fuse so it sticks fast when we're not waiting for the glue to dry. Okay, so for the sides of the pocket, I'm using my Crocodile. You could use a different hole punch if you don't have this. The Crocodile, we don't sell it anymore, but it's really very forceful for going through multiple layers. So I'm just lining up here at the middle of that 1-inch strip on each side and punching out a little notch for I'm going to use white twine on this one with the Gingham Gala. I've got a spool here. I'll just go around the notches and tie a bow on one side here. Oops, that's a little long. So I'm going to knot this first so that it's easy to make my bow. Oh, that was really long. Should have pre-cut that. That's what happens when you're doing it quick on a video. But this is going to be a cute project in so many papers. I hope you'll look at what you have and make something, you know, this is a project you can probably do right away. Even if you don't have the bitty Blooms punches, maybe you have another shape that you like there. Okay, so to make these, the thing I want to point out, here's my Balmy Blue scrap. And I'm going to take each of the Bitty Bloom shapes, and there's actually one more that's a leaf in a center that we're not using. But I'm going to push that all the way in as far as I can on my Balmy Blue scrap to punch out the flower. And you're punching the flowers first. Okay, so we need one of each shape. And we've pushed all the way in, so then when we take our 1 1/8 inch scallop punch, we can easily line that up, and we have enough room to punch around each flower. Okay, so we're going to make one of each shape here with the scallop circle around it. And then for the backup piece, I have the colors I chose, Daffodil Delight, Grapefruit Grove, Highland Heather. Just taking my 1-inch circle punch and getting one of each of those colors. And I'm going to attach them. I have a little glue around the flower on each of these. And then I'll just lay those 1-inch circle punches right over the back of those punched shapes to make my scallopy circle flower. Okay, so you see those. And we're going to attach them to the card with a dimensional. So let's just see, we'll do the Grapefruit Grove, the Highland Heather, Daffodil Delight. Let's see, I'm doing this one first. I just start at one end and move to the left here. Just putting those in place. These colors are nice and springy. Okay, and I've added on these, for each one of these, I've added the corresponding sequin color and a pearl to each of these to make a fun little built-up center for each of these flowers. Oops, to the side a bit. Okay, so the pocket part of the card is done, and then all we need is a note card for the inside. Now, I've stamped that with Highland Heather and this a little note from the Butterfly Gala set. I also think, I didn't want to do this because I know the punch is not available. These butterflies would be cute along this edge as well. But we stuck with the flowers since we can't get the butterfly punch right now. And I'm just going to stamp a little note up in the corner. This Whisper White piece measures 3 5/8 by 4 3/8. And then the Grapefruit Grove is 3 3/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, so I'll just put those together. And that's it. Okay, we'll tuck that in the pocket. And there we have our little note card. You could add a tab if you want to pull it, but I think it's cute like that and delivered like that. That's it, guys. If you're shopping with me this month, that's March 2019, my gift with $35 orders is a Simply Chamois. If you don't know what that is, okay, this is a very well-loved and used one. You'll get one that's fresh and clean and just a pretty purple color. But I want to show you how great this is. I have that stamp that I just used for our card, and I'm going to press it into, this is a damp chamois that's very thick, so I can press right into that, and that's taking all the ink off. And though this looks horribly dirty, none of that residue is going to stick to this stamp and come off with it. Okay, that's all absorbed into the pad. And you can just keep cleaning and re-cleaning stamps. And even though I've pressed into that black area, none of that dirty ink is coming off on my clean stamp. So that's great. Anyway, I'd love to send you one of these. If you already have this, you can take the new one, cut it in half, put it in a smaller box, and have it in different places, or to travel, or to keep by your Stamparatus. That's a handy little... If you cut them down, a handy little tool to use with your Stamparatus stamps too. I would love to have your support in my online store so I can keep bringing you this great content for free on my website and YouTube channel. This is my favorite part of the job. I would love to keep designing and sharing projects this way. So I do need your help. Please visit me at buckeyeinklings.com. And there are more great ideas there, and of course the online store. Thanks so much. Bye.